You look at the data of it. So now we can measure the time of when that ticket comes in on the screen to when we sell it, because you still have to double tap the screen to sell it to the expo printer that prints it out, and then it's still a traditional like kitchen chit that will then run food to a table. We got too fast. So our check average started going down because people weren't sitting at their tables long enough to get an extra beer. Oh. So like our perfect check is 2 beers, an appetizer, and 2 sandwiches for a party of 2. 2 beers each, so 4 beers total, an order of wings or frickles, and 2 sandwiches. And generally that will get somebody up around like a $25, $24 check average per person. So party of 2, $50. We were finding that our ticket times, our turn times at the tables were 47 minutes when they should be like 55, but they weren't getting that extra beer. We would look at our data on our POS system. It's like, oh, they're only, our draft beer numbers are down, but we're serving more people, but our numbers are down on beverages. Yeah. But our ticket times for tables are down. So we basically just, unfortunately, there wasn't like a great system to tell us this. I know there's stuff out there, but it's far too expensive for us. So we just old school, just Excel spreadsheet and just looked at it and we're like, oh my gosh. So we changed our prep times to, we adjusted to it. So now we're back up to like 52 minutes, but we know that we can sell a burger in 7 minutes if we need to. We hold back a little bit, but then when the rush starts coming in, it all has its way of working out to where you still get a burger in about 15 minutes from when you put it in to when you get it. But what we're allowed to do because of that is the kitchen doesn't get overwhelmed with orders. So we know that we can buy time. So that first ticket that comes in, we're selling, and we're not dragging those final tickets that all come in during the rush.
What I love about what's happening right now is it's in my head, the compound effect. You could have been totally satisfied. Like, hey, we're the best burger in the country and, it takes us 12 minutes, but, whatever. But, if we were able to increase the rate at which we can cook burgers without sacrificing the quality, and you found a way to do that, and you tap into that frontal lobe and get creative and just try to find solutions to be better. These things compound. You were crushing it in 2015, and now you're up 40% just by looking at things from different perspectives and getting creative. And I just love that mentality of constant improvement, constantly tweaking, constantly comparing yourself today to the person you were yesterday. But you need numbers, you need data to be able to do this. And I love that you go after it, even when it's not easy to find. Like, you create a spreadsheet and you just track this information, because if you don't track it, if you don't measure it, you can't do anything. You don't know what the result of your efforts are. And it's so important to pay attention to these things. It's incredible stuff. So go ahead. Do you want to add on to that?
No, I mean, there's all the data out there in the world, but if you don't use it to either justify or a decision or to validate a gut feeling, then what's the point? So it's really important to us, and that actually all of that work that we did a year ago perfecting this set us up so well for when everything hit the fan in March.
If you enjoyed this video, please help us out. You can do it by liking, sharing, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon. It really helps out. And don't forget, there's a complete archive of every episode with show notes at restaurantunstoppable.com.